Okay, hi guys, welcome back to episode 2 of learning how to do nails. My name is Posisa and this is PF Nails. Today we're learning how to properly prep clients. The moment a client walks in and sits on your chair, there are a lot of things that you have to consider. Remember, we are not the same. Not being the same, some people are diabetic, some people have crazy skin reaction. So this is your chance for you to break the ice. If you're a shy person, ask them, is it safe for me to cut your cuticles? So yep, I went on and yanked off my nail for this. So the first thing obviously that you are going to do is that you are going to cut your client's nails. I'm trying to show you how you are supposed to hold your clipper. This of course is an incorrect way of you holding a clipper, as this may easily nip the skin underneath the nail of your client. So you're gonna hold it this way instead, with the thumb on the lever thingy. And then this is how you're gonna go ahead. You're gonna nip off any excess nail, and don't go into dip, as this may bring discomfort to your client. Next up, we are going to grab our cuticle pusher, and I am going to show you a proper way of holding your cuticle pusher. You must hold it in a 90-degree angle. Yeah, but you mustn't hold it flat, as this may bring discomfort to your client's cuticle. Hold it like that and then start pushing. Push back the cuticles, and when you're holding it in this angle, you are also able to scrape off the dead skin underneath the cuticles. You just push and scrape, just like I'm doing here. And then seeing that we are done scraping off and lifting our cuticles by pushing them back, we're going to grab our cuticle trimmer. We're going to gently go in and trim any dead skin off the nail. So what we are doing here is that we are removing dead skin. You see that is dead. There is no way that's going to bleed. So just try and be careful and don't cut the live skin to avoid any bleeding, okay? Now we're going to dust that off and grab a buffer or a file. I prefer using a file. You're going to use this to buff off or file off any shine on top of the nail. Mine is not that shiny at the moment because I had nails on. So you're going to gently, okay, do not file the nail plate of your client away. Gently just remove the shine so that you will be able, so that your nails would adhere effectively. I also just like to go ahead and seal the ends of my nail with a file. Again, we're going to go ahead and dust that off. The next thing that you are going to do is grab that sanitizer, spray it on the nails, and take a nail brush and brush off any excess dust that might be lingering around your fingers. This will ensure that your nails are dry enough, are clean, and are ready for your nail prep. If you're doing gel overlay or natural nails, this is where you can stop and start with your nail prep. However, if you're extending your nails with tips, you can continue watching. For your gel overlay or natural nails, we are just going to go ahead and apply our nail prep, which will dehydrate the nail further, and then we're going to move on to sticky bond. We will then apply 2 coats of sticky bond. We don't cure any of these two in between, okay? The only thing that we are going to cure is the elastic base, which will follow after the sticky bond. And make sure that your nail prep application of these products is neat. Just make sure that you do not apply anything on your skin, especially the elastic base, as it may form some sort of a layer that might cause your nails to lift in the future. So just make sure that you apply it straight on the nail plate, not on the skin. You'll then go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. And that's it. You are done with the nail prep for your gel overlay. Next up, we are learning how to prep for acrylic with tips. You're going to go ahead and grab those tips, the ones that I showed you from the first episode that you must buy. Yes, the ones from Blink Girl, the square ones. When it comes to tips, the size in which you choose for your nail really determines the lifespan of your nails. Your nail tip must not be bigger than your natural nail, guys, for obvious reasons, right? And also, your nail tip must also not be too fitting, like perfectly fitting with your natural nail. It must be at least like slightly, like, I don't know, slightly smaller than your natural nail. If your tip is fitting, like perfectly fitting, possibilities are it might contact your skin on the sides, and this is what causes discomfort. This is what causes painful nails, right? So you want your tip to be a little bit floating, not too fitting. In this case, my nail is not well proportioned, as you can see, so I have to stick the tip in that position. It actually should be there by the tip, because remember, nail tips are extensions. They have nothing to do with retention. Okay, now grab your nail glue and glue your tips to your natural nails, just like I am doing here. Once your tips are stuck on, you are going to go and grab your tip cutter and start cutting your nails. The tips according to your client's desired length. When your client is satisfied with the length of her nails, you are going to grab your nail file again and melt that tip into your client's natural nail. So please be gentle while doing this, and make sure you do not file in one place for long, okay? As the friction may cause a burning sensation. Melt the tip into the natural nail, file the sides, and file the free end, which is the part that I'm doing now, like where you are straightening or shaping the nail. And then next up, we're gonna go ahead with our nail prep products, okay? So it'll make sense for you when you put it like this, or when you memorize it like this. The first thing that you have to do, you spray sanitizer on the nail to just clean off any dirt, any lingering dust, and then you will go with a dehydrator. What your dehydrator does is that it takes out any oil that might be on your nail plate, to ensure that your nails last long, okay? The retention becomes on steroids. So you just remove any oil, and then you come with a sticky bond. So this sticky bond will increase adhesion. After applying your elastic base, you're gonna go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. It should look something like this when you're done. And then from here, you are ready for your acrylic application. If your prep is on point, then your retention is going to be on steroids. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, it is nothing but a pleasure to deliver this information to you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask on the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone that you think might need it.